Pay very close attention. There is a new beef brewing between two fighters, Floyd Schofield and Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Hey, Slim, what are we doing, Slim? In this video, I'm going to break it down and, of course, give you guys my thoughts. What up, Fight World? It's your boy, Ego, and I'm back with some more boxing. Now, I'm sorry I ain't get right back at you, but I've been a little busy with this dynasty. I've been super busy, and I appreciate y'all for rocking with me, supporting the channel, the cash apps. I am going to continue to build the channel, so I'm getting caught up with the content, but I've been meaning to make this for some video, and better late than never. Gary Antoine Russell issued a serious warning to none other than Floyd Schofield. Young fighter coming off a great performance, knockout with Tevin Farmer after Tevin Farmer gave very difficult fights to William Zepeda, who later went on to lose to Shakur Stevenson. And some people say that's one of Shakur's better wins. So for me, this beef kind of came out of nowhere, and I'm surprised not that many people are talking about it. But leave it to your boy Ego. I'm going to set you straight. This is what Gary Russell had to say. Roll the clip.
Yeah, man. Just got on social media not too long ago. I seen some shit about Schofield father saying something about crickets or we ducking them or some shit like that. There's no response from me, anything like that of the sort. It's crazy because I seen Schofield father say something like he wouldn't mind competing against me. Gary Russell talking about how fast I am. I'm the fastest boxer in the sport today, and how I got a great IQ, and if his son could possibly, get past me, then what would they say after that? I honestly thought it was a little honorable, because it showed that it is it's fighters out here that really want to be the best. They are daring to be great and challenging themselves by fighting, real fighters. But I just got on the internet and it said some shit like Schofield father said something like, we was ducking him and you ain't getting no response from me and everything else. Don't do that, senior. Don't do that, senior. I actually had a little respect for you I guess you and your son, just for mentioning my name and even mentioning the possibility that y'all said that y'all wanted to compete against me. But don't make it seem like you didn't get a response from me. I was under the impression that y'all are scheduled to compete. Y'all was scheduled to compete in April. Don't make this shit personal, but it's too late at this point. Just to let you know. So for the fans and everybody else, Schofield Sr., Schofield Jr., since you said you didn't get no response from me, this is my official response. I want your son now.
Now, you guys just heard it. Gary Russell made it very clear that he want that smoke, and he's willing to fight against Floyd Schofield. Now, the Schofields, word got back to them, and they did respond to Mr. Gary Russell. And in the next 30 seconds, I will play the clip to that, and then I'll be back. Make sure you stay tuned to the end of this video for my thoughts. But here's the response from the Schofields.
I just seen Gary Russell thing on Fight Hype, and I want to clear one thing up. For Mr. Russell, we admire you. You are one of the fastest in the business, high IQ. A lot of people ducked you. They wouldn't even try to call you in the ring. And all I have is respect for you. And I do feel like if my son get in the ring with you, win, lose, or draw, just the experience and the IQ he can learn from you, it just will help him grow to be the greatest boxer of all time. So I don't know where people come in saying some other stuff. You're the only champion that responded back. To tell you the truth, all them other champions are ducking, man. And so that wasn't geared towards you. That was talking about Shakur Stevenson. That was talking about Tank. That was talking about Abdullah Mason. That was talking about Keyshawn, not a champion, but he was Keyshawn. That has nothing to do with you. You the one that responded, and we look forward to sharing the ring with you. One, because you are OG, a veteran, and you're good as shit. So I just want to clear that up, brother, before people start trying to fan a flame that was never there. And peace and blessings to you and your family. I was talking to Paulie about you, you know, the attorney that works with you and your family. So we got a common friend. So either way, have a blessed one.
Ego thoughts, man. Now, I'm a big fan of the Russell brothers. Shout out to them. Rest in peace to their father. Just a dope team. Like, I'm a fan of, you know, obviously Gary Russell back from the HBO days. Amazing speed, ring IQ, just a great, brilliant fighter. And then later got turned on to his brother, Paws, and Gary Antoine Russell. And I'm really liking what he's doing at 140. Classic fight he was in with that Japanese dude. And it goes to show you how these guys are built. And one thing I like about Gary Russell's training style is he was super no-nonsense with his brother, especially in that fight with the Japanese dude where, you know, it was pretty tough. The dude was coming to fight, coming to win, and that kind of thing. Great, great, great cornering advice from Mr. Gary Russell Jr. Now, continuing that on, Gary Russell, you could tell he's not part of these youngins in that social media, like clout chasey Gen Z stuff. Super grown man with it. Like, the man kept it real and said, the Schofields, you know, I had a bit of respect for you and your son. You guys previously praised me and said I'm a great fighter, fastest hands in boxing, a lot of ring IQ, and y'all never violated. So he's like, cool, you know, everything was cool. I didn't have no problem. But I get on the internet and all of a sudden you saying that Mr. Gary Russell is ducking you? Like, you start saying that he ducking Slim and he don't want to work and you ain't had a response from him. And you heard how Gary Russell did it. He was like, yo, don't make this nothing personal. Like, pretty much, don't make this something that it don't need to be. But you already crossed that line. And since you're complaining, saying you didn't get a response from me, here's my official response on wax, right? I want your son. Meaning, like, I'm with that smoke. Brilliant. So I think these young cats can learn a lot. For one, listen to how Gary Russell spoke. Actual English language. Versus Keyshawn and Shakur, they do an interview and it's like ninja. Oh, this ninja, he a bit ninja. Like, it's like you can't even formulate a sentence without cursing or saying the N-word. Gary Russell didn't cuss. He didn't say the N-word. He didn't like go over the top with it. He was like, I was cool with y'all. Y'all spoke highly of me and my ring IQ and hand speed, and I just like that. You know, that's the generation I'm from, you know, where you could call somebody out. It don't have to be all like extra. The problem is a lot of these new cats, these younger cats, they calling out everybody and their mama, but there's no fights being made. So it's like, hold on. When are we going to start seeing this? Like, how many people has Keyshawn or Shakur or whoever called out and then the fight don't happen? And then sometimes, if you, like, put it this way, if these fighters also spent enough time making people like them and love them and worked on their brand, there would be no way that these fights couldn't get made because you would be big enough. Like, let's say Keyshawn wants to fight Devin Haney, right? If you think Devin Haney don't want to smoke, cool. But if you work on your brand and get people on your side and build your brand big enough, then it becomes nothing that the other side can say, and they'll almost be forced to fight you. So by branding yourself, being likable, being relatable, not making people forget about you, not just going on social media calling everybody out and cussing and yelling, you got to do more than that. So in a world full of that, I could really appreciate the Mr. Gary Russell Jr.'s, because it was super no nonsense. He made his point felt, and he didn't have to get on there hooting and hollering and cussing and acting a fool. He just had a grown man talk. Like, you hear someone playing basketball in the background, and he's just having a conversation with him. Like, yo, we can make this shake, ain't no problem. But don't be lying on my name and saying you ain't heard back from me. Real grown man stuff. Hopefully the fight happens.